Anyway, Emma.
Hello.
We are live. Well done.
Happy Thursday.
Happy
Happy 11 weeks old, Maxie boy.
That's today, or not tomorrow. Oh, it's Thursday.
Today,
Yeah.
11 weeks. He's chewing on a chew, and we're hoping he's just going to stay
Hopefully
there
that
for the
chew,
whole episode.
yeah, lasts the episode. And the way he eats, I'm not surprised if it doesn't.
He's not getting anywhere through that yet, so I think it's
keep
good.
chewing. The only other thing is you might get bored of it.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully not. But anyway, yeah, another week down with the puppy from hell.
You can tell from the way we are, it's still not been easy. Also, we've proper picked like tramp vibes today, haven't we?
I mean, it's, yeah.
Grey hoodies. I haven't washed my hair in about 5 days.
You know, people who have got kids are probably looking at this going, you're pathetic.
You don't even know.
You don't even know.
You haven't been through shit.
Do you know what it is, though? It is, it's just the routine, isn't it? We just get that your routine is just completely fucked at the moment.
Yeah.
I think that's, talking routine, that is our topic today.
Oh.
Funny enough, slip that in.
Funny that.
But yeah, it's just everything, isn't it? Just you can't string a day together.
No. I think we're just finding our routine. That's it.
Yeah.
So obviously, before we got Max, we had our own little separate routines. Mike did his thing. I did my thing. We had no responsibilities. Do you miss it?
Yeah, I do actually.
Same.
No, but before we got Max, that was kind of my issue, wasn't it? I did say that I'm aware that it's going to disrupt my life in terms of like day to day, not only the holidays, but the your day to day, which it has, but short term hopefully, because we're kind of building into a routine now, which is becoming much better.
Well, you get a dog, it's a tie.
Yeah.
We're tied now with him, but obviously he's still very young, and obviously he's going to grow, and he's going to.
But I don't think it's the having the dog. I think it's the puppy stage. It's the having to take him out during the night. It's the crate train him, so having to put him in at a certain time, to take him out, to play with him, to take him out, to put him back in, to take him out. Do you know what I mean? It's like you can't string time together. Whereas when your dog's older, it just mopes around the house.
Sleeps.
He goes in his bed. He'll go in his crate.
Take him for a walk.
You take him for a walk. I mean, that's kind of what I had in my head when I had dog.
Yeah.
Kind of skip the puppy bit.
Yeah, I think a lot of people did talk to us about the puppy phase, but I think we were just completely unaware of all the.
I mean, I've had a few clients say that they think having a puppy's harder than a baby. I'm just gonna
Really?
say. Yeah. I had someone today at the gym saying that she thought she got 3 kids. She was saying that having a puppy was harder. Just because you have to kind of leave puppies to it.
Yeah, whereas your baby cries, you feed it, you change it, you rock it, you comfort it.
What about them psychopaths out there that have like newborn babies and then get a puppy?
Is that a thing?
Oh, definitely.
Do people do that?
I've seen loads of people do that online. People that have got like
instant regret.
That's where mums are like crazy. Like not crazy, but they you can get a lot out of a mum.
Yeah. Oh god.
You don't see like loads of dads do it, but you see like mums with like 2 babies and a puppy. I'm just like, mate, what? How do you do that?
Yeah.
Fair play to all the women out there that have a 2, 3, 1 baby and a puppy.
100%.
Take my hat off to you.
Me too.
Yeah.
1 puppy's enough for me.
Yeah, it's I don't know. He's all right. He's all right now, isn't he? Just, yeah, I'll take that. Go on.
He is cute though.
Yeah, he is.
He is a cutie.
But anyway, today's topic is routine and how important it is. Because obviously me and Emma have found out how hard it is. Obviously we preach to a lot of people about routine and how important it is to have a routine, and you might be preaching to people with kids with different jobs, and until you're chucked in a different situation, it's kind of hard to understand. So it's definitely been different.
Yeah.
Just the little things, you know, like I'm very, very good with my routine in the morning, and even little things like I have my pint of water with my electrolyte. I mean, I don't think I've had one like the last 2-3 days because obviously waking up, first thing is he's at the gate, he wants to be taken out, so you take him out, and then next thing you know, you lose track of time and don't get my electrolyte.
Well, I haven't even been training as much as I usually would, have I? Because every time I'm not doing something with him, I've just got other things to be doing, whether that's around the house or obviously with work, and I just haven't really prioritised training recently. This week has been much better because I was like, this needs to be sorted out. But yeah, there was a couple of weeks where I just wasn't training as much as I usually would because I was just so out of routine, and I didn't have
so overwhelmed with loads of stuff.
Didn't have a schedule because I just didn't know what he'd be doing at the time and whether you're here, and yeah, it's been all over the place. But we are definitely finding our routine.
We're finding a routine, and it's just so important, no matter what you do, to kind of find that routine because it will help you massively. And yeah, we've kind of found ours, or finding ours.
So how can we help people build a routine?
Good question. It's obviously everyone's different, isn't it? So I'd start with, you need to break down your week and just start with the basics. So in terms of, like, for you now, it's kind of like at the start of the week, you're going to kind of schedule in when you're going to the gym. Obviously, you're having to speak to me because you need to make sure someone's here for Max. So things like that, getting a weekly routine where you can kind of schedule things in, like going to the gym is number one, or going for a walk. It's more just planning, I think.
Yeah. I think there's two different types of people, isn't there? There's people who say work a 9-to-5 job, and most weeks are quite similar. So in those cases, if your week is quite repetitive and you kind of do the same thing, you work the same hours, then I would definitely have like a schedule in place. So like you have set gym days. So Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, for example, every single week, and you stick to that every single week. However, if you're on the other side of that and maybe you work shift work, or your job's a bit all over the place and, you know, every week is different, then I would just say take each week as it comes.
Yeah, so
and
schedule your weeks.
Sit down on a Sunday and just have a look at how your week is this week, when you're working, when you've got maybe social plans, when you need to do things with your family or your partner, and make sure they are all scheduled in, and then obviously fit in your gym sessions and steps and meal prep and whatever you need to be doing around that, and just set that out each week. I mean, I have clients that are both those types of people.
Yeah.
Some people it's just easy, every single week, same thing. Other clients, you know, there's so much going on, and we do just have to take it week by week and make sure that each week they feel confident with what they're doing.
Yeah, so it's like if you're someone who's a bit chaotic and working on certain hours, your routine probably needs to be that on a set day every week you plan your week, like what you just said, because it's like going back to training. I mean, planning's key. If you wing it, it's always going to be half-hearted. It's not going to be as good. You're going to miss things. Whereas if it's planned, then it's like, right, like you said, this day I'm going to go to the gym. This day I'm going to get my steps. This day I'm going to meal prep my food. And then you hold yourself accountable to doing them things. Your chance of success is, much higher than what it would be if you was just waking up each day and just cracking on.
Another tip I would say is definitely prioritize things.
Yeah.
So if there's a certain thing that, you know, you fail at each week or you don't do each week, whether that's getting to the gym or doing enough steps or spending time with your kids, spending time with your partner, date nights, self-care, whatever it is that you're not doing enough of, make sure you make that a priority. And that's the first thing that you're going to schedule into your week. And then just go through the list of other things that you need to do in order of priority and then fit them all in. Yeah,
that's a good thing for people to do. Just list it out, your priorities for the week.
Yeah,
so everything you need to do, and then prioritize them. I do a similar thing. So mine's on a daily basis. I'll have a to-do list, and I will write out my to-do list, and then I will time block them. So I have, like, this is more important. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here. And then some stuff gets carried over. It's the same thing. You plan your week out and do the things that are most important to you to get done, which may be the gym, planning your doing your nutrition, getting your steps in, and then like you said, some self-care stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think then it's just being consistent with it. Having that routine, getting used to it. Obviously, you're not just going to set yourself a routine and just like that, it comes as second nature. It's going to take a bit of time to get in the swing of things, get used to it. There might be little slip-ups and stuff like that, but slip-ups are good because you learn from them, and you learn if that didn't go so well this week, then next week, how am I going to improve on that? Maybe that needs to be next week's priority that I've scheduled into my week first. And yeah, just be consistent with that routine. Yeah,
that's key. I actually read something today. So this isn't me that says this, by the way. I actually read this.
Quote.
So a good routine will build discipline. Having discipline will build good habits. Having good habits will lead to consistency. Consistency will lead to success.
Wow.
So it all starts from having that routine to make things a lot easier. So if you have that routine in place, and then that makes you become disciplined to follow that routine. The discipline will give you, because you've been disciplined, you're then going to form these habits on a daily basis. And then them habits will, because you've formed them habits, they will make you be consistent. And as everyone knows, consistency is key, really. If you're not consistent, then it's just you're one step forward or two steps forward, one step back all the time. So yeah, there you go.
Routine
is
people.
Key. Maybe routine is key.
Maybe that can be our saying.
Yeah, routine is the start of anything. I mean, you can't just routine and planning I think is key to anything. If you're not in a routine or you don't have any sort of plan, then how are you going to be consistent? How are you going to form habits? How are you going to be successful? So for me, for anyone out there, get a routine or a plan, and then focus on becoming disciplined and sticking to that. And then everything else will fall in place.
I can't wait for us to find our routine.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it will, with anyone who has kids or a puppy or whatever, I mean, it's hard to have that set routine because it's gonna keep changing.
100%.
But it's just making sure that you are on top of it. So like for me and you, for example, we'll sit down on Sunday and we'll go, you're going to tell me, because I have my set training times. You're going to say, right, I'm training here, 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 and here. Make sure you're here to obviously look after Max. You never know, I might be at the football. Seems to be going there quite a lot these days.
Well, I was going to say, do you know what you're really bad at?
What?
Like, he'll just plan stuff and just won't even, like, look at and see if we're doing anything or, like, check if I'm around, or he'll just go ahead and plan with it.
Yeah, but it's the football.
And
if someone offers me a ticket, it's hard to turn. I mean, the last two games, Man United versus Barcelona, and then the final, I was hardly going to turn them down.
So basically, I've been a single mum recently because Mike's just been away at the football 24/7.
24/7. I went to 2 games.
And that's why Max now cries when I leave the room.
Yeah, this is another issue we had. See, this is what I don't get. This is what I don't get about the dog. Like, you look at him now, people who have watched the last couple of podcasts have probably been like, oh, he's a proper like daddy's boy. He really like loves to.
Yeah, every time he comes and sits with you.
Next to Mike.
I even got him to sit here and then he
moved over. But I must say one thing. So Emma's if you didn't know, Emma's also a dance teacher. She teaches dance. And the 2 evenings where she goes to dance, I make sure I'm here. That thing looks gross.
I know.
I'm here for Max, and she'll leave, and as soon as she walks out the front room door, he just starts crying. Or no, sorry, as soon as you open the stair gate, he just starts crying.
Hears it.
And honestly, I think Emma thinks that I'm lying, because I'll be like, he's been crying for about 40 minutes, and he won't shut up. But I mean, I go, and apparently he just sleeps. So he obviously has some sort of comfort with Emma. And also when Emma...
Because I do everything.
Also when Emma... I nearly said something there.
What?
No, I'm not going to say it. That would have been like TikTok.
Come
500.
on, be brave.
No.
What, are you scared of the trolls?
No.
Are you scared of the trolls?
Mate, that would have been trolls. I was going to say because
Mike's
you're
scared of the
I
trolls.
was going to say because you're a woman. Cut. Obviously, that was a joke. You can't take a joke.
You're get so trolled for that.
Toxic.
You're gonna
Red
get
flag.
cancelled.
But yeah. So
I don't know what it is, but I just like I just think constantly of everything that he needs to do. Like if I just sat there when it was his time to be fed and just didn't do it, I honestly think he just wouldn't get fed. I might test it.
Mate, I would feed him.
Yeah, but if I sat there and it was like he needs to be fed, I don't think you'd
I would
think.
100%. I'm just not so chaotic with it.
I'm just
Like he's gonna get taken out. He's gonna get his food. I mean, you're just like, but it's. I mean, when I look back, I mean, I'm not gonna say all women are the same, but my mum's the same. She's just so on everything.
Yeah.
You know, like panics about everything. And whereas my dad couldn't give a shit.
Chillax.
Just old school
Do you
geezer.
think
Just
that's what
chills
we're
out.
like?
Yeah.
I don't think you're that chilled.
I'm pretty laid back.
Are you?
Yeah, I would say so. With
I?
things like with him.
Am I? Am I a laid back person?
Well, you are quite laid back, but you're quite panicky. Like, do you know what I mean? You worry about everything.
Yeah.
Like you actually saying that, you definitely do worry because when you went to dancing, both times you voice noted me to say, "Oh, did he enjoy his dinner? Did he?"
Yeah.
You wasn't like asking if I fed it. You were dropping in a hint to say, "Did he enjoy
Did you
it?"
have the
Because if
dinner?
I had forgot, I would have been like, "Oh shit, I need to feed him."
You probably did and just didn't tell me.
No, I did feed. Of course, I feed him. Do you know what I mean? I'm just more. Actually, you should keep biting on that.
Yeah, this is quite good. Now we know how to keep him occupied for a long amount of time. Give him one of
I
these
don't know, I feel like he
disgusting
could get-
meaty chew things.
Yeah, they are quite.
It's gone all white. I don't want to take it out of his mouth because I don't want to cause World War III, but I would show you if I could show you. But it's.
We can see it on this camera.
Ugh.
Yeah, that is pretty gross.
As long as you're enjoying it, that's all that matters, isn't it, Max?
Mm.
Isn't it?
Anyway, right, let's talk about your plans going forward. Because you said to me the other day that you want to go again. Because obviously you had your photo shoot, and then you said you wanted to get back on it on like do another cut.
Oh yeah. Well,
You thought making me look like I'm going mad there.
no, I didn't know what you meant. Get back on what? It was my plan all along. Once we had him and once we can start taking him for walks and stuff, I was going to start a cut again because I have got 2 client shoots coming up. So I did want to be cutting at the same time as them, just so I can sort of relate to them, be in a similar position to them.
That is very good, actually.
So yeah, and obviously Mike's my coach.
So
I said to Vin the other day, update me a plan, give me my plan back, because coaches need coaches.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? So you're gonna do it with your clients, basically.
Well, yeah, I'll start. Obviously, he gets his jabs next week, so we can start taking him for walks. From then, got a client shoot in 6 weeks, and then another client shoot in about 11 weeks.
Oh, wicked! So you'll be kind of just do it the whole way through, so everyone you're with.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have pictures taken or do the photo shoot, but at least I can kind of resonate with my clients and understand where they are in their.
Also, them
prep.
seeing you do it.
At the
It's
same
a bit
time.
more motivational, isn't it, for them to
100%.
be kind of on the journey with them.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, it's how easy will it to get steps in when you can go out for a walk.
100%. I can't wait. And again, that's when our routine's going to change again once we can start walking him, because he's obviously going to have certain times that we walk him.
That will be better because it's things like that. That's for me and you. That's kind of a big part of it, isn't it? Kind of getting your steps in.
Yeah.
So being able to kind of schedule them walks in each day.
Mm-hmm.
Probably be fighting over who takes him for a walk.
I know. Or go together and spend time together. Oh, he loves spending time with me. Don't you?
Yeah. Of course I do.
What's your plan then?
Well, I've been doing like a kind of loosely doing a little bit of a cut. So kind of just upping my output, monitoring my food slightly, not doing what I would give clients. I'm not going photo shoot kind of prep. Just upped my output, upped my steps, doing a bit of cardio after training, and kind of watching what I eat a bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But I am going to. So when we get to, obviously we're going to Sicily in May. So I'm going to kind of work back from that. So probably 10 weeks of a more intense cut and kind of get into beach body shape, you know?
For all the Italian women.
Yeah. I mean, have you seen the Italian men? They won't be looking at me. Yeah,
Looking at
you'll
me.
be looking at yeah. I mean, Italy does have some beautiful people,
Yeah, I know.
male and female.
Yeah, stunning people. And they're always tanned. I need
It's
to
just the
tan.
best. It's just the best. It's just good Mediterranean, isn't it? Spanish people, Italian.
Mm-hmm.
Watched the podcast the other day, actually, when I sent you. It was
Mm-hmm.
very interesting about the guy who helps people kind of live longer.
Mm-hmm.
And he was talking about the equator, and the people that live around the equator have a higher life expectancy.
Really?
Yeah, so
Well, they always talk about the Mediterranean diet,
Mediterranean
don't they?
diet. That's kind of where it come from, I'm assuming.
So
But
it's all nice, fresh veg, meat, everything.
yeah, a lot more fresher than probably it is here.
Mhm.
And obviously the sunlight helps massively as well.
Mm. That actually leads me on to one of the questions that we got asked.
Oh. Let's go for question time
then. We got asked, are you guys going on any holidays this year?
We are.
So we just, as Mike just said, we're going to Sicily in May.
To cancel one as well.
Oh yeah, we were going to go to Mallorca in May as well.
I really like that holiday as well.
Yeah, my family has a apartment there, so it's quite handy. Going
just
there,
a nice place,
nice
isn't it?
little
Nice
area.
beach, nice promenade. Is that what you call it?
Yeah, I guess so, with
that
restaurants
With
and
restaurants
stuff.
and bars, and it's just kind of nice, isn't it, to go to the beach, go for lunch.
Mm-hmm.
Found a gym last time that was actually really good.
Really good gym.
Yeah, last time
Yeah.
went there, it rained the whole time.
Yeah. What time of year was that? October?
Well, I don't know.
It was October.
Your dad and then your cousin went bloody 2 weeks after, and it was like the
Yeah.
hottest it's been all year.
Yeah, it was October. We went there, and we've been there in October a couple of
The year
times
before.
before, and it's been fine. And we went there, and it literally rained the whole time we were there, so we had to find a gym.
Huh?
You couldn't play golf?
Yeah, he did play golf.
I played
Oh,
one
no.
round.
Yeah,
Played one round.
I don't know how this has even happened, but Mike goes and plays golf every time we go there. I don't know how that even.
Well, you
became a
actually
thing.
come every time.
Yeah. Well, what am I going to do? Sit on my own?
Well, I let you putt last time. You enjoyed it.
Thanks. And I drive the buggy.
She gets to drive.
Basically a caddy.
She's a caddy who gets to putt, and yeah, it's good fun. But yeah, it rained last time. It wasn't ideal.
So we need to go back there. And I'm going to Mykonos.
Yeah, you booked that the
You're
other day,
going
didn't you?
to Bosnia and Greece.
I'm going to Bosnia and Croatia.
Croatia?
Yes, it's the next to each other. What's this dog doing?
Oh, right.
So fly into Croatia and then go to Bosnia.
Oh.
That's just to climb a mountain. Climb a mountain, see some different culture, which would be quite cool, and then come back.
And
I
you're
feel like
going...
we've had this conversation.
Yeah,
on
we
another
have. That's
podcast.
why I'm trying to rush through it, and you're just going on, as
All right.
always.
Yeah.
You're going to some islands in Greece.
Yep, learning to sail.
We're going to Rhodes together, which is for one of Mike's clients'
Yeah.
wedding.
One of my longest standing clients, I think. Oh, Lee, give her a shout out. There you go.
Yeah, going to her wedding in Rhodes. And then we're going back to Santorini.
Yeah. There's
With-
a lot of,
Another couple that we went to Santorini last year with.
yeah, going to the same place, aren't we?
Yeah, we love a bit of Greece, really, don't we?
Well,
I love
it
Greece.
sounds like it.
Yeah.
The amount of times we're going.
You're a good boy.
But yeah, so yeah, loads of holidays, which hopefully we can sort Max out for. Because,
Yeah. Oh, no, he's chewing me now. No, where's your chew?
Uh-oh.
Max, where's your chew? Got it.
Here we go. Oh, he doesn't want it anymore. He
Boy.
does want it.
And then the next question is... Uh-oh. Oh, my gosh, he's eating my phone.
All right, we've
Don't
got dog
eat my
problems.
phone.
What's this? Max,
Where's Daddy?
what's this?
Where's your chew?
Right, rattle it up, Emma.
Next question is, which could make this go on for a bit longer. Does Mike let you watch Love Island yet, Emma?
Oh, God.
Guys, it was never that he didn't let me watch it. It's just he wouldn't let me have it on the TV if we were both in the room at the same time. I would watch it on my laptop and he would keep watching something on the TV, which still is a bit of an issue to me. But he doesn't not let me watch it. I just watch it in my own time when he's not here.
Well, you watch it in the
I
morning
sound
now.
like such an idiot saying that, don't I?
Yeah, it's just like, it's on at 9 p.m. I mean, it's kind of like we're just kind of chilling out. And also, do you know what? Everyone's got this like massive beef about me not allowing you to watch Love Island's on every night. Football's on. I watch football. I probably watch football maybe.
Oh, he's just fired.
I probably watch football once a week, if that. So that is the difference there, guys. Love Island's on every night, and football's on once a week, maybe. Sometimes Emma's not even here. So yeah,
I was here last night.
It's not as bad as people think. It's not as toxic as you all think.
But yeah, I do watch it when I am allowed.
It's like a cry for help.
I do. I watch it in the morning when
Wait,
you're not here.
What's that thing that girls say in a bar when they're?
Ask for Angela.
You're gonna be saying
You need help.
You're gonna have your little code for your podcast.
Yeah, help me, guys.
Help me, guys. He's a bully.
You should insert that psycho music. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that bad, is it?
No.
Really, you can watch it. I mean, I found myself watching it the other day. I mean, it's just
It's great.
It's beyond
Anyone
it.
got any comments on what's going on at the moment in Love Island? Drop them below. Anyone got any comments about how Man United won the league?
Jesus Christ.
Won the
They
thing?
won the
won the
Carabao Cup.
trophy?
Carabao Cup.
Run the Carabao Cup.
And
Drop them below. Tell us what you think.
and
Cause
we
a bit
won-
of
and we
drama.
won our-
Oh gosh, Max. Cause a
And
bit
we
of
won our
drama in
FA
the
Cup
comments.
game, and we've got we're through to the next round of the Europa Cup. So it's been very, very good for being a United fan. It's been a hard 6-7 years, and
So
we've
tough.
kindly.
And we finally got there, everyone. It's been a tough 3 years, yeah.
Is anyone going to comment on her taking a piss out of me because I feel hurt?
Red flag.
Red flag. Can someone stick up for me? Like, I mean, domestic violence goes both ways.
Anyway.
Anyway, banter. So if you know me and Emma, we have a bit of banter. We're all good.
But send us some more questions for next week, guys. Send us some more.
But yeah, so to recap on today's episode about routine and how it's important. If you don't have a routine, get a routine. Because we're trying to wrap it up because the dog's
Don't
about
get
to
a
go on
dog.
Don't get a dog. But yeah, have a plan. Start planning your weeks out, whether it be gym, steps, stuff you need to do around the house, your nutrition, so meal prepping your foods, doing a food shop, all that stuff. And yeah, then become disciplined to that routine, because then that discipline will give you good habits, which will then lead to consistency, which will then lead to success.
Success.
Anyway.
Like, subscribe, comment on our channel, and follow us. Take your stick. Follow us at _couple of coaches.
Well done.
Got
She's
it
done it
right.
right.
On
Not .com.
YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Give us a follow. Send us anything that you want us to say or speak about. And tune in for the next one.
Peace.